Shut up, music. Thank you for that. Oh, God. Okay. So here's the scenario.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular,
never
the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, give birth to it.
Let me talk about books. Let me do it. Let me try to remember what I'm reading. So, put Manny in front of my tits again. So, here's the theme. There's a theme for my next TBR because we're in fall. So I'm thinking fall, autumn, cozy, spooky, maybe? I found multiple question mark books with vampires in it. There's at least one that has vampires in it. There's one that has witches in it. What else did I pick? So I got Mary an Awakening of Terror. So debut horror novel. I was planning on reading it before, couldn't get it, got it. I actually sent it back because I knew that I wouldn't be reading it right away when I did get it. So gonna get it back in a few weeks, unless it's still physically on hold at the library, in which case I will be going to go get it tomorrow. I don't actually know if it's still there though. I think my hold might be up on it. It might not be. I should check. I don't know how long they hold books for. So that's one. The other one that I can remember for sure that I got is Juniper and Thorn, which is the one, I think it has witches in it. I like the art on the cover. It's beautiful. You should look at it. But yeah, that's all I know about it, is that it's spooky vibes. It's witches, I think, or a witch. I don't know. That's all I know. It was very popular like a year or two ago. I don't know. Oh, it was on a lot of TBRs, so I've been like thinking about reading it for a while. It's based off of the Juniper tree, okay? And I was like, what's that? Let's look up a synopsis. A wealthy and pious couple every day. Oh, I skipped a word. Pray every day for God to grant them a child. One winter, under the juniper tree in the courtyard, the wife peels an apple. She cuts her finger and drops of blood fall onto the snow. Hardcore. This leads her to wish for a child to be as white as snow and as red as blood. What does that mean? Red where? Why? I don't know. 6 months later, the wife becomes gravely ill from eating juniper berries and asks her husband to bury her beneath the tree if she dies. A month later, she gives birth to a baby boy as white as snow and as red as blood. What does that mean? Is that his hair color? Does he have red hair? Red where? I don't know. She dies of happiness. Keeping his promise, the husband buries her beneath the juniper tree. He eventually marries again, and he and his new wife have a daughter named Marlinchen? Marlinchen? The new wife loves Marlinchen, but despises her stepson. She abuses him every day, claiming that she wishes Marlinchen to inherit her father's wealth instead of her stepson. One afternoon, after school, the stepmother plans to lure her stepson into an empty room containing a chest of apples. Marlinchen sees the chest and asks for an apple, which the stepmother gracefully offers. However, when the boy enters the room and reaches down the chest for an apple, the stepmother slams his body onto it. Slams the lid onto his neck, decapitating him. The stepmother binds his head with the rest of his body with a bandage and props his body onto a chair outside with an apple on his lap. Marlinchen, unaware of the situation, asks her stepbrother for an apple. Hearing no response, she is forced by her mother to box him in the ear, causing his head to roll onto the ground. Marlinchen profusely cries throughout the day whilst the stepmother dismembers the stepson's body and cooks him into a blood soup for dinner. She later deceives her husband by telling him that his son stayed at the mother's great-uncle's house. Yeah. The husband unwittingly eats the blood soup during dinner and proclaims it to be delicious. Marlinchen gathers the bones from the dinner and buries them beneath the juniper tree with a handkerchief. Suddenly, a mist emerges from the juniper tree and a beautiful bird flies out. The bird visits the local townspeople and sings about its brutal murder at the hands of its stepmother.
This actually sounds familiar. I think I know about this book.
It's a grim fairy tale. Captivated by its lullaby, a goldsmith, a shoemaker, and a miller offer the bird a gold chain, a pair of red shoes, and a millstone in return for the bird singing its song again. The bird returns home to give the gold chain to the husband while giving Marlinchen the red shoes. Meanwhile, the stepmother complains about the raging fires within her arteries, revealed to be the real cause of her anger and hatred towards her stepson. I don't know what that means. She goes outside for relief, but the bird drops the millstone onto her head, killing her instantly. Surrounded by smoke and flames, the son, revealed to be the bird, emerges and reunites with his family. They celebrate and head inside for lunch and live happily ever after. The end. So Juniper and Thorn, I think the main girl is supposed to be like the boy in the story, I think, because it mentions that she has like an abusive father. She has an abusive father that she's trying to escape from. So I think she's supposed to be the boy in the story, but like it says that it also takes place in the Wolf and the Woodsman universe. So I think like Little Red Riding Hood is also involved in some way. I don't know. It's interesting. What else did I get? Let me look. Court of the Undying Seasons is the other one. That one's the vampire one. In becoming a vampire, I'm less than a girl and more, or maybe I'm becoming... Wait, that's not how punctuation works. In becoming a vampire, I'm less than a girl and more. Or maybe I'm becoming what I always have been. Deep inside. A blade. Wow. That's really edgy. When 19-year-old Finn volunteers to take her secret lover's place in their village's finding, she's terrified. Those who are chosen at the finding are whisked away to Castle Quartzheart, a vampire school where human students either succeed and become vampires, fail and spend the rest of their lives as human thralls, or they don't survive long enough to become either. Finn is determined to forge a different path, learn how to kill the undead, and get revenge for her mother, who was taken by the vampires years ago. But Quartzheart is as captivating as it is deadly, and Finn is quickly swept up. Rigby, can you stop breathing? He's trying. Yes?
You can't just say that.
Can you stop breathing so loud?
He's old.
He's not that old.
You can't do that.
He's breathing unnecessarily loud. He's doing it on purpose.
Imagine telling your grandparents that. Grandma, Plaza, stop, breathe.
Finn is determined to forge a different path, learn how to kill the undead and get revenge for her mother, who was taken by the vampires years ago. But Quartzheart is as captivating as it is deadly, and Finn is quickly swept up in her new world and its inhabitants. Particularly Gavron, her handsome and hostile vampire maker, whose blood is nothing short of intoxicating. As Finn begins to discover new aspects of her own identity and test her newfound power, she stumbles across a string of murders that may be connected to a larger ritual, one with potentially lethal consequences for vampires and humans alike. Finn must uncover the truth and find the killer before she loses her life or betrays her own heart. Anyway, it seems like trash, and I'm here for it. Like, just vampires, just YA, angst, murder. It's everything I want. It's everything I want in a book. But that's all I've got on there. It's not a whole lot of books for the next month, but that was kind of like the plan, because I need to get back into studying Japanese and practicing guitar. That's gonna be like my focus for this month. My goal, I'm setting a goal. I'm going to learn one song on guitar. That is it. Period. That is my goal. I have a few ideas about what song, maybe, but I haven't done any research, so if any of my options are too difficult, I might pick something else. But even if I don't make my goal, if I practice, and I will at least be making progress in that, I would be starting to practice again, because I have not practiced guitar but Gonna start practicing guitar again. Gonna start studying Japanese again. Goal, my easy mode goal for Japanese study is going to be progressing 1 level in Wanikani because I have been stuck on, hold on, what level am I on? What level am I on? I'm on vacation mode still. I am on level 8 and I have been on level 8 for several months now. 90 lessons and an absurd amount of reviews. I've been set to vacation mode because I honestly, I stopped practicing for like a month. I was focusing on other things though, like readathon and focusing on YouTube as well. I think I've learned a lot from focusing on YouTube to the point where it doesn't need to be a focus anymore. I'm still gonna like keep trying to like make better stuff, make more stuff and stuff like that. But like I think I've figured out like the editing software enough. I figured out like how long things take me to do. And I've realized too that like making a month worth of content can be done in 2 weeks if it needs to be done. It's funny because I feel like my videos are still getting progressively better even though I'm like rushing them even more. I'm getting a little bit better though. I still make editing mistakes pretty frequently, so that's pretty sad, but I'm working on it little by little. I'm getting better. What else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start playing Minecraft streams, which I need to talk to Puppet about. But I'm gonna do it. I didn't think this through before I was like going to head. I'm gonna buy Minecraft. I'm gonna get set up and we're gonna start streaming Minecraft. I didn't think this out because I actually have a little problem right now where so I do have money. I just don't have access to it. It's kind of embarrassing. It's been like this for like 2 months now. So basically what happened was 2 months ago, all of my cards expired and the bank like automatically sends you new ones when they expire, right? But because I haven't gotten my mail in so long, my mailbox was marked as vacant, which it almost always is marked as vacant because I get depressed and I don't get my mail. Oops. So then the cards, they got lost in the mail because they went nowhere. And then I requested them again after I got my mailbox fixed. And I just haven't received them. And at this point I keep like marking that like they haven't been received, but I think because I've done it like 3 times, they won't actually send me the cards anymore. Like I have to call the bank. Why are you looking at me?
I totally wasn't laying in bed.
When are you ever not laying in bed?
Wow.
To be fair, I do stream at night, so you really should be laying in bed.